Well, I'm Michael Bays. Welcome to Sunrise Supercharge, a sneak peek into the ritual that changed my life and supercharges my day. As I was saying, this past weekend I went to meet a Yaqui healer named Lynch Archuleta, Don Lorenzo, he goes by. Don is in Don Corleone, Don Lorenzo. And he told me that I personally need to be very careful of my words, because all of our words, and especially my words, carry power. The further along you go on this path, the more powerful your words become. They become almost like an incantation. And he said you need to be very, very careful of your words and how you use your words. And he pointed out where I was using my words inappropriately. Our words can heal or create disease. They can create or destroy. So my lesson for the week, and it was a big lesson because I've had instances where I have not watched my words. What we're doing now is we're standing on our rock, and you can see the symbolism of the circle within a circle. And the circle represents where the divine intelligence of God is and where it aligns with us, and the center is everywhere. It's an intelligible sphere. The center is everywhere, and the circumference is nowhere. An intelligible sphere. We place the smooth stone on the ground, and we stand on it in our bare feet. A lot of athletes and professionals do this. Actors do this. I do this before I'm about ready to give a talk. I do this when I need to ground myself. My friend Atreya, who owns Spirit's Child metaphysical shop here in Tucson, said, she gives me assignments. She said a lot of people are having difficulty with feeling ungrounded lately. They feel as though they can't catch their breath lately. Welcome to the world. We're all going through that. And it's no wonder, because we're constantly being pumped full of information, creating anxiety from all sides. We're concerned for our health, we're concerned for our lives, we're concerned for our livelihoods. We're all going through that. So this technique right here, every single step is designed to get you grounded and to allow you to become aware of where you are on the earth, that you're standing on this planet that's rotating in a solar system in the universe, that you're part of this earth, you're on this earth, you're a part of everything, you're a part of nature. And as far as the breathing, I think we've all been going through that. Every time we get a sore throat or a sniffle, we start thinking we've got some sort of a disease process that's going to put us in the hospital and on the ventilator. And that's not the case. There's very few people, when you look at the numbers, that end up that way. But I've done it myself. And when we're anxious, our breathing gets really constricted and rapid. So this process that we're doing right here makes us aware of our breathing, and it opens us up. So let's get rolling. Let's get some breathing done. Okay. We do 3 sets of 30. You reach up as though you're grabbing some energy, and you bring it down. reach up as though you're grabbing some energy and bring it down. And as you bring it down, you exhale through your nose. And it goes like this. Just copy me. And then you relax, opening up, feeling your feet on the ground. Relax. Be so relaxed, as my coach Steve Anderson says, that you can feel your finger pulse. You can feel your pulse in your fingertips. And you're relaxing. You're becoming aware. Listen to whatever sounds are going on around you. Smell the air. Feel the ground under your feet. If you're looking in the mirror getting ready for work, look at yourself in the mirror and realize how beautiful you are. Relax. That's our natural state, is relaxation. When we're afraid, when we're depressed, we're like this, scrunched over. And interestingly, we duplicate that posture. Our physiology affects our psychology, so we duplicate that posture when we're on our cell phones or over our computers almost all day long. So this is a chance to get you to open up. Open up your chest, and you're just relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Let's do another set. Feel the peace growing within you. I'm going to double check my sound one more time. Hi, Atreya. I already talked about your assignment. Atreya mentioned what she called the heartbeat of the earth, which is also known as the Schumann Resonance. It is a wave, an energetic wave that surrounds the earth. You can think of the earth as the atmosphere around the earth as an insulator. And there's electrical charges that build up within it caused by lightning storms. There's about 2,000 lightning strikes per day all over the world, and that number fluctuates, and it has to do with the amount of humidity in the Earth's atmosphere and the amount of solar radiation, solar storms. But just imagine that there's this wave of electrical energy that surrounds the Earth, and it has a waveform. And the baseline frequency is 7.8 hertz. And they've also noticed that there's 8 subsets of those waveforms. And some scientists believe that the frequency of that resonance is increasing over time. Some people say that it's been stable since, I don't know, they started measuring it, I think in the 60s or something like that. And some people feel as though that this increased waveform, this increase in the frequency of the waveform has something to do with some of the anxiety and turmoil, and it's almost as though the earth is waking up. I guess we could look at that way, but if that was the case, then what are you going to do about it? How are you going to maintain your sense of centeredness as things start heating up around you? I have no doubt that this is just the beginning. I don't know if it has to do with the Schumann resonance or anything. I think the world is getting more complicated all the time. The world is a highly unpredictable, chaotic environment that we live in, and it's going to get more unpredictable and chaotic. What are you going to do to maintain your center, to maintain harmony with what's going on around you? What are you going to do? And I recommend that you start with this. Have a ritual, a series of steps with symbolic value that get your mind and your body prepared for what's coming next. Ritual is an intention amplifier. You start by grounding yourself, by physically feeling the ground under your feet, standing on a smooth stone. You start with breathing. We do this. I'm talking too much. All right, here's our next set of 30. And we relax. You become aware of your state of relaxation. Now put your hands on your heart. This is a mudra. It's a trigger. It's a trigger for your body that it's time to center. You're going to your center. When in doubt, go to your center all the time. And you don't have to make it obvious. You can even or put a finger or a hand. That's not a threatening gesture. But in this case, we're going to our center, and we're going to call upon the 4 attributes of the heart. And the first is innate harmony. Oh, the first is compassion. I went out of order. The first is compassion. We could have started with innate harmony. There's no right or wrong to any of this. Compassion. Boundless, oceanic compassion. Pull up something in your mind that makes you feel compassion. A lot of people are suffering now. Compassion is holding space and awareness for someone suffering. A lot of people, a lot of animals, the planet itself. Compassion. Next is innate harmony. The calm at the center of the storm. Passing through the eye of the needle, no matter what's going on around you. Relaxed, aware, peaceful, innate harmony. And the next is healing presence. Healing presence. Love in action. Healing presence. Healing presence within you. Healing you, your vibration, your resonance as a healing presence. Healing presence. What we do with our voice, healing presence. You don't even have to say anything, just being there. Healing presence. You're not only bringing healing to yourself, but bringing healing to others. It's a flow, it's an energy flow, a resonance flow. That's the hollow tube. And then there's unconditional love. unconditioned, unconditional love. What does that feel like? Unconditioned, unconditional love. Breathe it in. There we go. We've already grounded ourselves. A good way to start the day. Okay, phase B. This represents our sacred hoop. Now that all the shops have started opening, we'll have a sacred hoop decorating contest. Sacred hoop. And think of this as a three-dimensional sphere. And we're stepping into it. We're stepping into our center, but the center is everywhere. The center of the universe. The center is everywhere. The circumference is nowhere. This is where we meet with God and our ancestors, and we bring in all the people, all the things that we care about to bring them healing and blessings, and where we're healed. There's no time, there's no space, there's no anything in this space. And you don't have to have one of these things. You could make a place in your yard. You can just designate a place. This is my sacred spot. You make something sacred by calling it sacred. This is my spot. And what I do is I put this just on the grass. And then I think we're going to use some sage today. You can pick any of the things that I do and either do it or not do it. It's like any teacher. Take what works and leave the rest. You work out your own routine. Sage. I get all of my sage, sweetgrass, cedar, Palo Santo from Spirit's Child. And that gives me a chance to visit my friend Atreya. Support your local businesses. Here. And I'm bringing out another friend. This was given to me by a patient many, many years ago. It's kind of beat up. Once I took it to a local shop down by the university, the Sacred Grounds Trading Post. They sell a lot of American Indian type items that to make costumes, sage, cedar, other things, feathers, drums, all that kind of stuff. They cater to the American Indians in the Tucson area, and there was a lady named Tomasa. She's a Tohono O'odham woman. And I got the idea that I used to throw this thing in my backpack and just kept it in my backpack and took it with me when I wanted to do a ceremony somewhere, or I was a part of a ceremony. When you have these feather fans, the feathers actually carry the energy of the animal. So these are turkey feathers. So this carries turkey energy, the spirit of the turkey spirit. Getting back to my story, Tomasa. So I was thinking about replacing the feathers, and Tomasa saw my fan and she crossed arms and looked at me and she says, you know, if you're going to use our traditions, you should at least use them with respect. And the way you treat your fan is the way you treat your life. And so since then, I keep it in a case, and I keep all my ceremonial and ritual items, my shamanic type items, shamanic-like items in a special place, almost like surgical instruments. You keep them away and covered up, you put them to sleep, and then when you need them, you break them out. And one of these days when I come across some wild turkey feathers, I'll replace them. But for now it works. It's kind of beat up. It's been through a lot. A lot of healing. A lot of healing. So here we go. Once I had a dream about this thing, and I imagined it as sort of a kite. And when you start flapping it around, it's almost like the spirit of the bird wakes up. And I saw it as this huge, kind of a monster of a tom turkey. And the harder I'd flap it, its wings would get bigger and bigger and bigger. It could get as big as I wanted or as small as I wanted. It could be as like mean, protective as I wanted or as gentle as I wanted. Now this little guy was given to me by another patient. I was getting ready to do surgery on someone, and she was standing at my patient's bedside shaking this over him. It's just a little ping pong bottle with a little something in it. Maybe, I don't know what's in it. It's got to be tiny. Maybe little bits of gravel, or a lot of times they'll use the sand that comes out of an ant pile. She was shaking that over him, and she was one of the followers of the 13 indigenous grandmothers. They're indigenous grandmothers all over the world that provide wisdom, counseling, healing to heal the earth and the people. So she was one of their followers, so she gave it to me. I never said anything to her about it. She was doing it and I just sort of stood there with her. All right, so we're going to use this. We're going to step into our sacred circle and we're going to call in our helpers and our ancestors and God, and we're all going to meet in our sacred circle. So here we go. I'm going to face the sun. The sun's coming up. Kwe, 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 wakantanka, tankashila, unchi maka pachamama. Spirits of the east. And get a feeling for each direction. Spirits of the east. I really face the east. And the south. And the west. And the north. Above and below and center. Wakantanka, Tankashila, Unchimaka, Pachamama, spirits of the east, the south, the west, the north, above and below. All my ancestors, all the way back to the beginning, I call upon you. And call them out by name. Say your name, Michael Bays. Stand strong, stand firm, call them. This is Michael Bays here in Tucson. Be here now. And call them one by one. It's almost like a graduation ceremony. Patricia Ann Bays, Grace Roberts, Mary Bays, and try to pull up an image of something that brings back good memories for you. And if you don't remember them, then just imagine them as a pure spirit of light here with you. They're coming in one by one. They hear you calling them, and then they're beginning to consolidate from the spirit form, and they're coming in here. That's what a spirit is a non-3D form, something that's not an entity, an energetic entity, not of this world, not of this dimension, that interacts with this dimension through us. Mary, Maria, Moraga Bays, Clyde Bays, Edwin, Roy Bays, Alice Bays, Peru, Beatrice, Betty Bays, Schuler, Albert Bays. Pretty soon I'm going to be adding my dad to this list. Better get used to it. George N. Bays. His spirit's already probably out there. Samuel Moraga. I call upon you. be here now. I send blessings to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this beautiful day, this beautiful sunrise. Thanks for the healing that continues to come to me as my heart grows stronger, my vision's more clear, my confidence, enthusiasm, my gratitude grows greater every day. My wisdom, my insight, my intellect, my inspiration, my intuition grows greater every day. And feel it as you say it. You make up your own things. What's going to take you to the next level? Who is the person that you are becoming? What do you want to strengthen within you? My strength grows greater every day. My passion, my compassion, my unconditional love grows greater every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We send blessings to all of you. And send blessings to your teachers. Send blessings to your teachers and the people that inspire you. We send blessings to Curtis Kekaba, Neil Apple, Nissan, Vicky Poderosa, Atreya, Maria Elena, Cairo, Anne-Marie Chiasson, Lynch Archuleta, Don Juan Matooth, Marcus Leader, people on the path, people on the red road, the right road. We send blessings to you. Shelley Nelson, Diane Halfman, Carrie Mincer, Dean Torborelli, Steve Anderson, Jack Elias. Jack Elias reminded me to say, may my every thought, word, and deed be for the benefit, the supreme benefit of myself and all beings. May my every thought, word, and deed be for the supreme benefit of myself and all beings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And send blessings to yourself and your family, and then start working out from there. We send blessings to Michael Bays, Casey Bays, Austin Wayman, Lincoln Lilly, Parker Bays. Some blessings to my friends here in Tucson, my patients, my co-workers, and to my friends all over Arizona, to my family in Phoenix, to my dad and Wanda, Papa and Wanda, my cousins. That means you, Barbara, Brian Bays. Send blessings to all of you. To the earth, to all the animals, the plants. Send blessings to all of you. We're serving. We send blessings to my good friend Dr. Tanmeet Sethi, Steve Oliver, Zubin Neha Sahaj. We send blessings to you. May golden light flow through all of your hearts, making your hearts lighter and brighter. Send blessings to you. And then you say your prayer, whatever prayer you want. It could be a prayer, a song, a poem. You could say your prayer. Sukwani ancestors, I ask your permission to recite these prayers given to me by Baronay. Winnie, Winnie, Winnie Kale, Winnie Kale, Winnie, Winnie, Winnie Malay, Winnie Malay, Lebanay Dulva, Lebanay Dulva, Kahuli Dulva, Kahuli Dulva, Fernaminali Dulva, Fernaminali Dulva, Samani Dulva, Samani Dulva, Kibeniru Dulva, Kibeniru Dulva, Iberu Dulva, Iberu Dulva, Matakaive Mare, Matakaive Mare, Denomare, Denomare, Live, Live, Liveta, Live, Live, Liveta, Kwe. Kwe is God. Kwe Matsuludni Mitsuhanipani. Mitsuhanipani means thank you very much. And then you blow on your chest. And then if you want, you can say the prayer into water. I'll do this later, or I'll do a short one. Milinibi Putanabi Kainana, Milinibi Putanabi Kainana, Bilimisinibi Putanabi Kainana, Bilimisinibi Putanabi Kainana, Koe de mele putana bi kainana, koe de mele putana bi kainana, koe hamatabudi visinavi putana bi kainana, koe hamatabudi visinavi putana bi kainana. And then blow the prayer into water. You're changing the nature of the water, and it's becoming a medicine. And then you can hold the water, hold it up to the sun, and imagine that it's healing. It's filling with the healing light of the sun and all your ancestors and all the spirits who love and care about you. It's healing. And you're putting that into the water. As the light of the sun hits you, it's filling your body, flowing to the earth, flowing out you. All your blessings are going out. It's a channel. It's a flow of energy. It's a channel. It's a channel. I kind of lose my concentration because I'm talking too much, but once you get into your routine, you'll do it yourself. It's a pillar of light flowing through your heart, expanding your heart, blowing out like a nuclear bomb of this loving energy to you and the world and everything that you care about. You are bringing healing. You are the healing presence. It's flowing through you. It's flowing through everything. That's the hollow tube. And then I usually talk to my mom, I talk to my ancestors. I say, Mom, we went to see Papa this weekend. He's getting older, he's getting weaker, he can't stand on his own. And his days are short. That's a fact. His days are short. And we just want to keep him as happy at home and comfortable as possible. And it's nice that Randy's there to help because Wanda can't lift him by herself anymore. So we hope and we pray that Randy's able to continue to help Papa on a daily basis. He recognized Parker for a minute. He remembers the big boy. So I pray that if you're going to take him, you take him without any unnecessary pain or discomfort. If he's going to go, let him go in his own time, but don't make him suffer. Don't let him suffer. And that's it. I send you all my ancestors, I send you all my love and my blessings. You hear that bell? That's them. I send you all my love and my blessings. Let me know what you need from me. All my love and blessings. Aho, Mitaka Yasan Mitsu Hanipani. And then that's how you finish it. Aho means it is so. And Mitakuye Ayasan means all my relations. Everything's connected. Just in time the irrigation came on. All my relations, everything's connected. What I do affects everything. Everything is a part of me, and I'm a part of everything else. Mitakuye Asan. It's the realization that we're all connected. A virus, a bat, a pangolin, and us are all connected. Can you believe it? Relations. Mitakuye Asan. And Mitsu Hanipani is Sequani for thank you very much. Mitsu Hanipani. On June 20th, exactly 1 month from today, I'm going to do a Facebook Live at a sacred hill in southern Arizona because I'm going to begin, can't even believe I'm saying this, I'm going to begin another year of daily sunrise prayers. My shaman friend Jose sent me the prayer. I'm familiarizing myself with it. And I'm going to say that prayer every single day at sunrise for the sake of myself, my family, the people that I want to bring blessings to. Whenever you want to level up, you've got to sacrifice something. You've got to bring something to the table. This is all part of it. It's all part of it. There is no reward without a sacrifice. And the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. I'm going to put links to all the people that help me and inspire me once this posts on Facebook. I'm not out to get anything. I don't make money off it. But try to support them, try to research them, because everybody needs a coach. I have several coaches and teachers. I have several mentors. Everybody needs a coach. And check them out. Try to look them up. Why is he paying attention to these people? Because I watch people very carefully. I not only listen to what they're saying, I watch what they're doing with discernment, because I've been burned by bad teachers and people in my life before. I've been burned by them. So the people that I associate myself with, the Steve Andersons, the Atreyas, the Maria Elenas, the Jack Eliases, they're the real deal. They're walking the walk. They're just not talking the talk. So check them out. And I think that's it. I will see you here next week at sunrise with my sound on and the volume up. And remember, may my every thought, word, and deed be for the supreme benefit of myself and all beings. Mitsu Honey Bunny. Bye-bye.